Hi everyone, my name is Sanisha Clark. I am a Master's of Social Work student at LSU, Louisiana State University. I am taking Diversity and Oppression with Professor Tangela Colson, which is Social Work 7004B. This project, we were to create a cultural chess um, describing our core identities and the things that we think people may view us as. So on the outside of the box is what people see when they first approach us, and how they may put us into different categories, how they may perceive us, our status in the world, and then on the inside were things that um, our core identities, what is sometimes kept personal, that's hidden, that most people may not see. So that's what this project is about today. I'll go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with the outside of my box, and here it is. So I start with outside. So if you see here, it does say Black Lives Matter. And I chose that because people see me as being a black woman in general, and they may want to put me in that category of Black Lives Matter. Yes, Black Lives Matter, but I also believe that all lives matter. Um, what I would say about that is being a black woman or black in general in society, society automatically places us in this category of thinking our lives matter when in reality, that just what matters the most to us. So being a black woman, being a black African American, and knowing what we have been through, knowing the oppression that we have been through, knowing the racial tension it is in the U.S. Back then, and even still till today, I would say that that's what is most important to us, Black people in society, is our brothers and sisters who look just like us. Not saying that nobody else's lives matter. It's just that's what's most important to us because we go through so much and we understand um, our our race better than any other person. So yes, Black Lives Matter. Um, that can also be used as my ethnicity, being African American. I do identify as a black woman. You can also see that this pen is a representation of being a woman, being a black woman in society. So yes, I do identify as she, her. Um, I'm a black woman. I love it. So yeah. The next one would be these flowers. And I stated that that is a representation of my love for nature. If you know flowers, flowers are outdoors. Some people plant those flowers and put them in soil, put them in the dirt, um, and water them and watch them grow. And that can be a great analogy to one's life is that sometimes we're put in the dirt. But if you know that's not where you want to be, if you know you can rise above that, then you water yourself. And as you water yourself, you grow. So, yes, I love nature. I love being out in the sun. I love all things nature. It is also my natural ability to light up a room. So, anywhere I go, whether people know me or not, I know I bring energy into a room and that makes it light up. Um, and I feel confident in that. It also is a representation of softness and knowing I can grow from concrete. I can grow from anything that is sent to crush me, to break me. As a flower, you put in that soil, you put in that dirt, you water it, you get sunlight, and you grow. Um, so I feel that people can see the softness in me when they meet me. I'm like an open book. I always say that I do not meet a stranger. So if someone approaches me and we have a small conversation, some things that we may have in common, um, I just feel I have that natural ability um, to bring people closer. Yeah. Another thing um, that I feel that when people see me or people meet me, what they may prejudge or perceive is my glasses. These are prescribed eyeglasses. I've been wearing them for at least 20 years. And people tend to make jokes about wearing glasses as if wearing glasses um, is a way to look smart or sophisticated. Um, or some people say you're doing it for fashion. I've actually had people joke with me about that. But in reality, it's another set of lenses for me. It's another way for me to see people on a deeper level for who they are, to see things in the world in a different way from what other people may perceive it to be. Um, yeah, these glasses, I always say I have twice the vision. So what I may miss the first time, I come back around and get it again because I have these glasses. It's a lens. The lens is a different type of way of how I perceive and how I look at things, and it's different from other people. So yeah, glasses. People, may see that as me being faking like I'm smart or faking like um, I know everything, when in reality I don't. I just know enough, and I'm not gonna speak on anything that I don't know. So when people see me, they may say my glasses is one of those things. Another thing that people may judge me off of, or see, or perceive things, is my smartphone. I have a iPhone 16 Pro Max. This isn't the latest one, but it is the last one before the newest one that came out. So having an updated phone, the world see it as having class. They may, excuse me, they may judge social habits, personality, or position in tech. I see it as a book of knowledge. There's so much you can do on a phone. It's right at your fingertips. It's so much knowledge on here, so much, many ways that you can learn about things that you're currently looking for. I just feel like it's a powerful tool, and I feel like if everybody has a smartphone or a phone just in general, find ways for you to um, use it as leverage in this world. So yeah, that is the outside of my box. I'm going to go ahead and get started with the inside of my box. And these things are things that people may not know about you when first meeting you. They may not, it may not be easily picked up on. So the first thing I have a pamper. That's kind of self-explanatory. That's a representation of me being a mom. Like I said, most people may not know it, but birthing a child has really changed me. It has changed me as a social worker. It has changed me as a woman. It has changed me in all ways. And I feel like it has changed me for the better. Um, it has changed my worldview, how I interact with things, the choices that I made, what I include myself in. Um, yeah, I think this was probably one of the best things that could have happened to me, um, as I see myself now and looking back in my younger days. Um, Not saying that I was headed down the wrong path, but I could have been making better choices and decisions. And now I have a reason, not necessarily saying that's my only reason, but I do have a reason, because every decision and choice and things that I include myself in, that directly affects my children. My kids are my biggest motivation. So people may not know that, but I'm a mom and I love it. It's the best hood to be a part of. I love being a mom. I love being a mom. I really do, because it's like you have a chance to teach your child things that you may not have been told. You have a chance to raise your child differently from what you was raised. Not saying that it was bad, but you have, this is you. This is what you created. And I think that's just one of the most beautiful things that a woman can experience. Some women have kids and regret it, or some women have kids and, truthfully, honestly speaking, what I see going on in the world today, some women don't deserve to have kids. So this is my most prized possession, baby. My next thing inside of the box will be a Bible. This is a mini Bible. It's actually a pocket prayer book, but it also represents a Bible. And this shows my religion and position of higher power that I allow in my life. I do identify as a Black Christian woman. I include God every day in my life, from start to every day, every hour. I need Him. I pray. As much as I talk, I pray. So I pray that God continues to help me fulfill my purpose in this world, God, and protect my family, and ensure that this is the most important relationship in my life. Use me. I ask Him that He use me as a vessel in this world. Some people, my generation, we're on a limb. And I just ask that God use me as a vessel, as many people as I can come in contact with, and I can give a piece of advice. I can listen to. I can give resources to. Lord, continue to use me. Continue to position me in this world, so that I fulfill my purpose. Yeah, so I need Him every single day, every single hour, every single minute. I need Him. He has never failed me. The next thing will be a journal paper. And it does say, Dear Diary. So I chose to use journal paper because it reflects introspection, self-reflection, and private thoughts. It allows me to talk about the things I encounter and go through. It helps me to clear my head of anxiety and gives me time to reflect and make things better. So this and this kind of goes hand. Yes, I'm still a human being. I still go through things. I still fall short of God's word and glory. But allowing myself to journal my thoughts and my days and what I go through helps me. I remember doing this same project on a bachelor's level with Professor Colson, over at Southern University, and just reflecting back on that video, which was about 2 years ago. My faith, it has done nothing but grown. It has done nothing but grown. I have done nothing but grown as a person, and that's so great to see that we continue to grow no matter what we go through. So in order to, I always say this, in order to get through it, you gotta go through it. In order to grow through it, you gotta get through it. I don't know if you caught that. If you're going through something, you gotta go through it to get through it, to grow from it. And so, um, journal, write it down. It helps you reflect on, who you are and things you're going through, helps you put a plan into place. So people may not know, but I journal. Um, Another one I have, excuse me, it does say BSW. So I am a registered social worker. I graduated from Southern University with my bachelor's in social work, May of 2025. Again, I am in my second semester of my master's at LSU. Um, and one of the reasons I put that in the inside of my box, people may not know, people may not see me and be like, how can she be a social worker? Or, people prejudge. So I put that's hidden until it's needed. And then not necessarily hidden until needed, because if a person approaches me and they're needing resources or advice or guidance, I don't mind giving it, because I know the position I hold in this world. I know the work that I am called to do. I know the skills that I have. So, yeah, I don't mind passing that along. Most people may not understand, but as a social worker, the emotional toll that it may take on us. Um, we have clients who depend on us, who give us their issues, their heartaches and pain, and we help them navigate through it. And some become a success story, some don't. Um, so that's why I say it's an emotional toll, because you so desperately want to help these people who are hurting, who are comfortable coming to you, who feel that you have these necessary skills to help them navigate their problems through life. And we're it's not our responsibility to um, tell you what to do. We assist you in you doing what you think is the better fit for you in your everyday life to sustain a substantial living. So um, I feel that that goes back to um, my prayer book. As a social worker, I ask God to continue to guide me on this journey, becoming a master's level social worker. Let that tie into my purpose, if, of helping people, of putting people in better positions than they were when they first come to me. Um, just guide me and protect me and help me. Like I said, 2 to 3 people. Be able to give them some life changing advice or help them make life changing moves. So the last thing I have is going to be an empty box. This represents a box of surprises. So it's empty, but you just might never know what you get when you open it when you're with me. When people meet me and get comfortable and learn that it's a lot more things that I know or can do, they be like, well, where did you learn how to do that? Or how do you know how to do that? Or, girl, you're just full of surprises. Um, the world will probably view that as me being sneaky, but it's all about not telling people what you know or don't know, what you can or cannot do. Sometimes it's best to keep things private. It's best to lay low. And when it's your time, when you're needed, when you're called to do something, you know what you're capable of. So I say, yeah, I am full of surprises. I surprise myself sometimes. Um, so yeah. So again, that is my box. Um, that is my cultural chest. I had so much fun doing this for the second time in a row. Um, I believe that my first box that I did symbolized me growing and going through life. And this one is more so I went through it, I grew through it, I got through it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for listening. Again, this assignment was a good one. So yeah, thank you.